didn't see this turtle here, and I threw that shell at him and said, get the f out of here. Go back to a cube where we belong. And I'm not prejudiced, but that day I was.
If you like fish and wildlife content, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Officers with Florida Fish and Wildlife responded to a call in reference to a woman in possession of an allegedly mutilated fawn. Officers arrived on scene and found the injured white-tailed deer enclosed in her backyard with a 4-foot chain-link fence.
Fish and Wildlife.
Got nothing over here. I did see movement in the window up there when you first knocked.
Yeah, Bruce.
Where's up there?
How you doing? How you doing, ma'am? I'm off to go Fish and Wildlife.
Down there.
You know? Okay. All right. What's that?
Come on in.
Okay.
Anybody else inside?
Yeah, I'll bunch of
How you doing, ma'am?
Yeah.
Just the two of you in here today?
Yeah.
4 of you? All right. No firearms in here today? Okay.
I got one, but it's in my bedroom.
All right.
Everybody, and
Okay.
But I
Do you
got
know
one
when you
name.
called? That's. Do you know when?
I asked you to come pick it up when I found it.
Okay. Do you know when? Just so I can. Try to
I
figure
don't
this
remember.
out.
It's been just about a week. Maybe 3 or 4 days. I haven't had it all.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna step away. So you guys can get it. All right.
Get my mouth real.
All right. Hang on. It's all right. Shh. It's all right. Shh. It's all right. We'll make some room in the back of the truck. Just a second.
All right.
Poor thing.
You can go up to
The deer was examined by biologists and veterinarians who determined the leg was improperly amputated by a knife-like object with the tourniquet above the amputation. Officers met up with the suspect to conduct an interview.
I just didn't think you could squeeze it in right there without hitting my truck.
Not yet. Only if I have a trailer. Alright. Do I have to get out?
You got a chair in your truck? Cooler or anything? No? Oh, I forgot. You want to sit on the tailgate or something?
Yep.
Can I open it for you?
Yep. I'll go down.
There you go.
I don't even know what's in there.
Hopefully nothing incriminating, right? Oh, I got you some coffee if you'd like some.
We just ate breakfast. I haven't been there since 9:45.
I know, I'm sitting, I'm like, I can't believe she didn't make it.
She's back.
Yeah. Anyway, would you like some coffee? Either one of you?
No, I just need me a big old breakfast.
Oh, pretty good. All right. So, in case you forgot, Officer Chris Leazar, this is Lieutenant Ruggiero, Fish and Wildlife. I got to read you the thing again, and then we'll do some.
Are you going to arrest me?
I'm sorry?
Are you going to arrest me now?
That's not the plan at the moment. Is this something you want to confess to? No? Not the shooter on the grassy knoll or anything?
The who?
The shooter on the grassy knoll? Kennedy shooting? No.
Oh, hell.
Sorry.
I
All
don't
right.
run him over.
You run him? All right. So let me read this to you, and then we'll go from there. All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. To stop answering at any time. Do you understand your rights? With those rights of mine, are you willing to talk to me?
I always do. I mean, I ain't done nothing wrong.
All right.
I don't think I have anyway. Dude, I've been trying to call and find out how she really put her and how she's doing. I want to see her.
Okay. We'll go through all of that stuff here.
That's God. That's on me.
What's that?
Jesus.
Oh, this my notes and pictures and all that kind of stuff. All right. So I spoke to the veterinarian and our biologist, and I kind of had some follow-up questions here. So how long did you actually have the deer?
I don't even remember. Probably a month and a half.
Month and a half? So like 6 weeks?
If you go on the computer, you'll see where I put, or I filed for the permit. I've called FWC. I mean, I called the day I found her. I called and asked them to come pick her up. They told me they didn't pick up animals, injured animals, unless it was a alligator or poisonous snake or boas.
And who did you talk to?
Somebody in the office up there. I just called the emergency animal injury line.
Animal injury line?
Yeah, I got in my notes, it's an 888 or something. I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
And I talked to Tara in Tallahassee about the permit, and she sent me how to fill it out, and my email got hacked, and I lost all my email,
Okay.
but she should have it.
So where are you in the process for your application and stuff?
What class she's in. You go into wild animals, wild game,
Uh-huh.
and then when it still comes up 1, 2, and 3, and she's not a deer. I mean, she's not an alligator. She's not a poisonous snake.
So have you filed for the permit?
I'm halfway through on that.
Okay. So have you taken your classes yet?
No,
Have you got a sponsor yet?
but I did have a vet. I got a sponsor. I guess the guy that breeds the deers here in Alva. He's got a deer farm. He would probably sponsor me because I told him, I said, if something happens, no vet would see her. And I called him, and he said he has a vet that comes down from Pennsylvania whenever he has to do his schedule with his deer. He said he would call me. He said, I just sent him a plane ticket. He comes down and takes care of my herd.
Okay.
And I said, well, if I can't take care of her, because I didn't know what to expect.
Uh-huh.
And I said, can I bring her and give her to you? And he says, he has a pasture where he puts the deers out that don't breed anymore.
Uh-huh.
Females. And he says, nobody bothers them. He can put them out loose with them.
Okay, so you talked to a commercial deer
Breeder, yeah.
breeder
I
or farmer?
I
Okay.
know. I've called every vet here, and I with Blue Pearl. Please don't tell me you took her to Blue Pearl.
Okay. Well,
I don't even want to know. I had to call up the APCA and get a code for my dog that got antifreeze, and she died because they didn't even do the antidote.
huh. I remember you telling me about that.
And we got a sick dog now. I had to take her to that yesterday.
I actually talked to Vicki Williams at the Animal Medical Center here at Lehigh. She said she talked to you.
I called everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know who I talked to, but I called everywhere. I said, please. I didn't know what to expect.
All right, so she's the one close to you. It's Animal Medical Center
I
of
think
Lehigh.
She's the one that gave me Lee's number.
She said she did. Yeah, it gave you the number for the deer farm.
Yep.
Yeah, she said she looked it up for you.
She
Okay.
did.
She also said that they had offered to hold the deer for you so that
She
Crow
never
could come
offered.
get it.
No, she never offered. When I called Crow, they told me to take her to Blue Pearl. I said, no, I'll bring her to you myself. And they said, no, to drop her at Blue Pearl. I said, no.
Okay.
I did. I said, no, and I took care of myself. Lee says, if it's because it was already fractured like this,
Uh-huh.
and the bonehead already was tearing the hide. And I said, oh, they're going to have to amputate her whole leg, but it didn't come up to the joint. And I said, well, now what do I do? So I split it and wrapped it like Lee told me. He says, she'll take care of it. She chewed that sucker right off.
Huh.
I have her foot.
You do? You still have it?
Yep.
Is it in the freezer?
Yep.
Yeah. Forgive me. I know Officer Hargrove interviewed you, but I was there.
I fell in love with her.
Yeah.
She fell in love with me when that one officer touched my shoulder when he just, I was trying to get out of the way. But she stood up on that one leg and she would fix to put it to him.
Yeah.
She would stand up like a ballerina, and she caught me twice in my lip right here. I had to get stitches one time. Them little front feet.
You had to get stitches? So
Caught me good.
how'd that happen?
I was trying to pick her up and put her on the floor, and I always rugs down so she would slide on my floor, and she just took an attitude, and she is her own little person, her own little personality.
Yeah.
And she popped me good,
Oh yeah.
and her hoofs were still soft. I said, look, Papa, she busted my lip, and I'll be damned she didn't give me again.
How many stitches you have to
Just
get?
one.
Just one stitch? Yeah.
But she popped me in the same place. I said, you know shit. That's why I tell her, I'm going to pet that dog.
Uh-huh.
And I had a blue fly sweater, a little plastic. I told her, you go ahead. I'm going to pet that dog. She back her ears and then she come and love me. She she loved me.
Yeah.
She slept in my bed.
Yeah, I remember. I saw her laying in your bed. How did you actually get the fawn?
I just picked her up.
Yeah, where was she?
I was down there fishing off of, I don't even know where the hell it's at. It's down Naples Road. There's a bunch of wooded areas, little canals run this way.
Mhm.
And I seen the berry pickers, and the Haitian ladies was, hey, and I'm like, what the hell? So when they left, I went over there to see what, because I could hear something.
Mhm.
And I know deer, I've been in the woods all my life, and deer's not that vocal.
Mhm.
And she was going, meh. I said, what the hell? So anyway, I rode over there on my buggy, and there she was, and I just picked her up. She just let me pick her up. wrapped her in the thing and took her home.
So
Mama
she was
said-
little bitty then, huh?
Yeah, Mama said, what the hell you doing with that? You're going to go to jail for the rest of your life. I said, I'm not going to leave her out there.
Did Mom abandon her or something?
The mama was dead.
Mama was dead?
Mama was riding over, like, just over.
You could see-
smell her.
Oh, really?
She was in the patch, in the cabbage patch, and the tomato patch. I'm like,
She hit by a car or something? or?
I don't know what happened. I didn't even go look.
No.
I just you know, it was rancid.
You could smell it?
Yeah, but she, you know, she did that like she was hungry or nothing, and I called the vet and I said, I have a baby injured deer. What do I feed him? And I said, you know what? I looked it up. I did my research. They're like a goat.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and got her some goat's milk. She never had diarrhea. Boy, it was time for her bottle. You better have it ready.
Oh, yeah? So how long did you bottle feed her for?
Till y'all come and took her.
Okay.
She just started weaning herself off the bottle and started losing her spots. I hadn't had her, but I mean, that wasn't that long. But
Like 6 weeks or something? Or
she's a trip. I miss her.
Okay.
She,
How'd she break her leg?
I have no idea. I'm assuming that something startled her. There was a bunch of trash and stuff. She got like the wheels and a chain link fence and all kind of shit laying over there where she was at.
Yeah.
And so I'm assuming they startled her or something. But,
In the backyard?
and yeah,
got
not
caught?
in my backyard, but where I found her.
Uh-huh.
Because they were picking, and I guess it was a backyard, but not my backyard. But I guess she got on the fence and that stuff. So there was a bunch of trash pile laying there, and that was the direction that she looked like she had come from. But she got right up,
Uh-huh.
stood up, and then that leg did like that. I'm like, oh, oh my
Yeah.
God! And I just picked her up because I couldn't see her leg was broken.
Yeah.
And when
So,
she stood,
as far as the leg, you're willing to return it to us?
no.
No?
Oh yeah, I'll give
Yeah?
it to you.
I don't know what you do with it, but...
It's just a foot. She chewed it off. It looks like she chewed it off that first joint. So
Okay.
she had the bone and then another piece. And then right here was the last, and she was chewing on that to get it off. At least that they would take care of, their own. She damn sure did. She chewed that sucker right off. I'm
Okay.
like, Bella, come on now.
And when you say Lee, you're talking about the guy at
The
the
breeder, yeah.
at the Alva
I
breeder?
talked to him one time, but he's like, God, you have too many questions. That's why, I want the best care for her. I didn't want her to die. I called everybody. I cried and called Dr. Van, whatever his name is. He pissed me off.
He was going to be willing to take that deer, even with like chronic wasting disease and all that. He didn't have any concerns about that.
No. Well, his vet was on his way. His vet was coming down from Pennsylvania, so he was going to get her treated. And he came in, and I missed him. And then he came back right after they took her.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I don't have her now,
Okay.
His vet come down to, I guess, to check his herd to do whatever he has to do.
And you said you used to be a vet tech, right?
I used to work as a vet tech. I'm a nurse, licensed LPN. Well, not anymore, I'm not, but I was.
Okay. And where were you a vet tech at?
And Dr. Shoemaker in Rockley.
How long were you a vet tech?
Oh, how long did I have to work as Shoemaker? I don't know, I put myself through nursing school. 3 or 4 years.
Okay, 3 or 4 years.
And that's how you sew up everybody's hot dogs.
Okay. And how long were you a nurse?
30, 40, 35 years, 30 years.
A day or two then, huh?
Just for a minute.
Okay.
What kind of stuff did you do at the vet's office?
We did surgeries and I gave shots, whatever. I took animal care. I kept the pet cages clean, whatever they needed.
Were you a certified tech or?
I'm sorry?
Were you a certified tech or
No,
just a regular? Okay.
regular tech.
Okay.
Just whatever the doctor told me to do and what he showed me to do.
What does that entail? Like since
Like
you're
I
not
went
certified, you
surgery.
just kind of.
I kept the vitals, I checked the vitals while they're under anesthesia because a lot of these animals can't take that anesthesia. And we just give us shots and the heart-rung treatments or whatever. Like the dog came in and we were doing treatment. I pretty well stayed there at the clinic around the clock and hydrated them and I'd give them an IV, whatever doctor told me to do.
You would give them an IV?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I'm glad you're educated on it because I got a couple questions that came from the veterinarian and
Okay.
the biologist. It'll make a little more sense to you probably than it does to me stuff.
Okay.
So,
I didn't really do much with her except I talked to Van Rokel,
Ann Rokel.
that doctor in North Fort Myers. I called his office, but I can't remember the name of the vet that I talked to him. I should have brought my books. I wrote it all down. He told me to give her Motrin for pain.
Okay.
And she never cried with pain except, when I picked her up and moved it. And then once I lined it up and rolled it up, she didn't cry. She just went on about her business. Fell in love with my bulldog.
Okay. So you originally splinted it?
Yeah, I just put pieces, could hold it together.
Yeah. Yeah. The vet said that it looked like there maybe been a tourniquet put on there at one point, like
No.
right above there.
No, that's
No?
just where it was broken. It's like She had something wrapped on there, and I pulled it off. I don't even know. It wasn't even tight on her, but it swelled up. Her foot looked like a crab claw.
Wow.
It swelled up. I said, "Oh, Mama, she's gonna die." And then she chewed that son of a bitch off. I said, "Oh, Bella."
So you didn't have to help cut any of it off or anything like that? Because the vet said that on the bone that there was some marks from like a serrated knife or something.
That was her chewing it. She chewed I was only hanging by 2 little tendons, 2 little ligaments, and they had dried out to like white string.
She chewed through the tendons?
She chewed the whole damn thing off.
Huh.
And then she cleaned the bone up. She'd take her teeth and scrape it. I'm like, Bella, what are you doing? It looked like she had a chicken leg. You know how you take a chicken leg and push the meat up? She had the bone sticking here, and then this little pad here was fat. She was working on this pad when y'all took her.
Yeah.
She was trying to get this part off, but she never cried in pain. She would scrape that with her teeth.
Well, and I'm gonna go back to the vet's question. So and he said it's necrotic, which I guess is the dead tissue.
It was very necrotic.
And there was a little bit of live tissue right before it got to the bone. And that's what they were looking at. They're trying to figure out what something was wrapped around it on the outside.
It might have been the gauze, because when she had tightened it up, I mean, when she chewed on it, it's like she pushed it up. Like she didn't chew the gauze; she chewed the damn meat and she pushed it up. So that might have made that, but no tourniquet was ever put on her.
Okay.
She never even bled out.
Because they were trying to figure that part of it out. They're looking at that top part, saying.
I think she pushed it up, because when I tried to get it off, I had to tape it, so I might have got it too tight because of the swelling, and I was worried about her getting compartment syndrome. So I would take it off. She was hard to splint it. She didn't want you to touch it. And I wrapped it so she wouldn't eat it.
Right.
But she did it anyway.
Okay.
Did you take it off temporarily?
Yeah, I changed the dressing every day. But yeah, that was a fight too. Let me tell you, that's when I got my lip busted.
How come there wasn't a dressing on it when we got there?
Because she took it off. It was out in the yard.
It was out in the yard?
She'd chew it off. I got it where I wasn't putting them on tight, just to keep the dirt out of it. But once she got that one part off, it was clean. I mean, the skin had already healed. No, she never bled. Never bled.
It wouldn't bleed when you took the bandages off?
Nope. It was like it was serious. It was just like the artery and everything was just already cauterized. I don't know if she crimped it with her teeth. I mean, I couldn't understand that, and that's what I was asking Lee. I says, she's chewing it off. He says they'll chew it off. They take care of their own. I said, but it's not even bleeding. I mean, when I first picked her up, there was a little bit of blood, but never like arterial blood.
That's what Lee said.
You know? Yeah.
So,
and I said, there's no arterial blood. It's not pumping. You know, that's what I was afraid she was going to bleed out.
Right.
Never bled.
So
bled a lot.
in the 3 or 4 years you were a vet, and really, I mean, I guess with human stuff too, have you ever seen it where bone exposed like that was able to survive?
A lot of wild animals do that. They would chew it. She was working on chewing that bone off. I said, well, I'm going to get it with him, like a plunger, put it up there and cup it with the stick for her balance.
Yeah.
She had no problem standing up on her hind leg. That never bothered her. She went right back outside and played with the dogs.
Okay.
But no, I did. I was worried that she wasn't going to survive.
Right.
But nature takes care of its own.
Well, according to the vet, and I'm just going to kind of tell you what they told me, because I'm not the expert on it or anything like that.
Too, so go ahead.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So
I got in a fight with yesterday.
I told them what you told them, and showed them. You know, they looked at the injuries, and they said that that a deer wouldn't be able to chew off skin or tendon or anything like that because the teeth don't line up or anything else.
Okay, she's got 2 teeth right here. Every mark on that deer, and I looked this up and I tried to explain it when she had 2 black marks right here. And I'm like, what is that? Because every black mark she had, like her little pads grew out of it. I'm like, what the hell is it? They got 2 razor teeth like a hog, but they not make tests. They're flat. And that's when she bites. She got 2 teeth here. She bites. They turn their head like that, and these little razors will cut you. Trust me. Once your leg.
Yeah.
But that's why she would turn her head and just cut that stuff off. I mean, I picked it up. I said, Bella, you chewed your damn foot off. Now what am I going to do with it? So I put it in the freezer. I didn't know what to do with it.
Right.
That's when again I called the vets again to see if they wanted to amputate it or maybe put it back on. But there's like she did the anesthesia. They were afraid to put her under because of the anesthesia, and because I didn't have my permit. And she was out 101 excuses.
Right.
So I mean, I don't know. I did the best I could for her, and she survived. She didn't complain. She wasn't mangled and mauled, and she ate good, and she lived like a queen.
What'd you feed her?
I fed her goat's milk, and she loves green grapes and Bananas and cucumbers. Oh my gosh.
So you called them originally, the vet, and then after she bit it off, you called them back again?
Yes.
How long was that in between? Like when?
I mean, it happened because I panicked because I was
Yeah, but
thinking
I'm saying
that terrible
days,
way.
weeks, what?
I called the day it went. She chewed it off within a week, week and a half. Yep.
Okay, so you
She
had
would not
originally
leave it
talked to
alone.
them about
Yeah, and
a
I
week,
kept
week and a
wrapping
half
it.
prior.
I didn't want her to go outside and get dirt up inside it, so I wrapped it because the bone was like this, and the bone itself that might be the mark that they're seeing because it literally cut the hide and just wore itself off.
Based on your experience in the vet stuff and all that, I mean,
I would say
you would say it definitely needed surgery?
I thought maybe they could fix it, but it was a complete break. It was a complete break. There was nothing. I mean, when it broke, it just come out of the hide. The bone was sticking out of the hide. I'm like, oh my God. She let me put the bone together, but I mean, I didn't have an X-ray. I couldn't tell you. I mean, I wasn't gonna plaster, but that's how I put it back together.
What do you mean you put the bone together?
Yeah, the two bones were like,
you said it?
yeah, like I said it. You know, like,
Oh, when it was still attached, you
yeah.
put it back
So
together?
I put it back together, and that's what I wrapped, and that's what she kept chewing on. But it had already cut the hide. The bone had already cut through the skin. I mean, it was coming. There wasn't much skin
Did it
left.
stink at that point?
Starting to. So I don't know if she just did it. Then there was no blood where I found her. Like I said, there was no blood. Period. Really.
And that's, I mean, I don't know either, but that's probably not a good sign when it starts
No,
stinking
and
like that.
I was worried. Yeah, that's because it's dying off.
Yeah.
And I mean, and I do know from hogs and animals here if they got an injury and you can't, they lick it and they clean it and they usually don't die from it. They will take it off. I'm sure there's more three-legged deers in the wild than we all realize. But you know, I mean, that's the first three-legged deer I ever seen.
So there's nothing you can think of that would have caused a serrated mark on the bone?
The bone itself, where the other piece of, like I said, it was take your bone and put a line right there. I mean, draw a picture.
Right.
And then it's jagged, and it was like, it was broken, it was rough, it was sharp.
Okay.
It was sharp, and it cut the hide. I mean, her bone was sticking out of the skin on both ends. So when I put it back together, I stuck the hide back in there, and stuck it back in the hide, and just wrapped it with gauze.
Okay.
You
So
hold her down to do that? Like, imagine you're trying
Yeah,
to do
I
that,
held
she's
her.
got to be going nuts.
no,
No?
She didn't.
she when I could do almost anything in the world with her. When I first picked her up, I do this because I had horses. You blow in their mouth, blow in their face, and you bond with them. And she was man, and I went man. And honey, she was stuck to me like glue.
Thought you were her mom, huh?
Yes, and she sure would. She'd get you over me. She would get you.
So you might have had her more than 6 weeks, huh?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
No.
'Cause
You said she had spots on her, like
had
really good, really bright spots
no,
on her, or
they
what?
were already fading.
Yeah.
I was going to brush her one day. When I brushed her, all the hair come off her spot. I got that too.
You saved that?
I saved that too. I liked her. She fell in love with me, and I mean, I brought her home on the buggy.
Did you take any pictures of her, like when you first got her?
No, I didn't want to take pictures. I got one, but she's laying down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have it on my phone.
Was it before or after she broke her leg?
She broke her leg. I had her when she broke her leg.
Oh, you got her when she broke her leg?
Well, no,
I thought she broke it in the yard.
Not my yard, wherever she was at. There was a yard where she was at, but she wasn't in the yard, but she was around there. It was a bunch of trash. She was in the woods in the cabbage patch.
But when she got ready for her snack,
Uh-huh.
I had it ready.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She get demanding, huh?
Yeah.
The mother only feeds them like in the morning and in the evening, dusk and dawn. And honey, she let me know it's time to get a bottle. She come in there and she would not leave you alone. And that little head, she reached. I mean, look, she knocked my teeth out.
So
Tried to
when she still had the leg attached,
Yeah. It was,
and you were trying to splint it, like you did all that yourself, you hold her
no,
like
I
that?
held her, Mama wrapped. I
Uh-huh.
wrapped hardly.
I still got
And she got one leg loose,
Oh, yeah.
and she kicked Mama in there, and me, Mama's legs were black. But I held her. She let me hold her. The only time she really, when we were trying to wrap her, she moved, so I had to hold my hand up underneath to keep it safe, safe or whatever. The nerve, I guess, was what was in. And once we got it wrapped, she got it and went on outside. She just,
And what were you using as a rigid something?
I didn't. I just.
It was just
set
all
the bone
taped?
in
You
there.
didn't have a stick or
No,
anything to keep it straight or
I
anything?
thought about putting a little rod. I got a carpal tunnel syndrome, but no, because the way they lay down, each joint is like she put her feet down, and then this,
Yeah.
and then her butt, and then her back legs.
Or weren't you afraid that if she tried to sit down without something on there that it would...
Well, that's why
Did
I
it
wrapped
ever-
it in the gauze, but I didn't put the stick there because I was afraid she would hurt herself with that stick because the way she holds up. I just kind of let nature take its course and just try to keep it clean.
But when it was wrapped like that, did she try to sit down and it
She
would
she
bend it
did
back out
act
of
like
place?
it hurt. And nope, she sat down. She, when it looked like her hip was damaged or something. When I thought we thought her hip was broken. But then I got to watching her, and I just watched her and paid attention to her. So I kind of just let nature take its course, and I just set it right to keep the dirt out of the infection, to give her motion. She never got a fever. She never got diarrhea. She never got sick. I mean, she never complained with it, except when we were holding her down, and she got pissed off. I said, Bella, that's when we named her.
Yeah, I remember.
I said, Bella, let Mama help you, and she calmed right down. I mean, I could go get in my bed, she'd come in and roll around on me like a cat.
And you were changing the gauze every
Like
day,
every day,
even
2 or
like
3
that?
times a day, yep. But once we got the initial one on there, she knew we wasn't going to hurt her, and I changed she come back in and her and my damn bulldog, when it rained, all that water, she would get in the middle of the mud puddle and blow bubbles, and he'd go around and around. There's a hole in my backyard that you can go to China in. And he has looked for her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd have to, she'd get in the bathtub with me. If she come in the bathroom, she's in the bathroom. She liked water.
Huh.
And so I said, Tyson, you take that baby outside. Y'all got a kennel out there. No, they will sleep in my bed.
So if it was wrapped, how did she end up gnawing it off?
At night, she would not. When she laid, she slept a lot. They sleep a lot during the day, and then she don't sleep. They rest. And she chews electric wires. She was just you couldn't leave her unsupervised because she chewed all my USB cords. Got nicks all in them. I said, Bella, you gotta stop chewing. She chewed a stuffed animal up, chewed the eyes out. I think the bulldog taught her that.
As far as the people that help, so you said you had some experience with Blue Pearl.
Yeah.
You don't like them?
No.
How come?
Well, my dogs had antifreeze. My neighbor put antifreeze down and poisoned my 2 chihuahuas.
I remember you telling me that.
And it gets on their feet, and it's sweet, so they lick it, and they continue to lick it. I took them, the first symptoms, they're staggering around, they drink a lot of water. I told Mom, I said, somebody's poisoned my dog, so I took Theodore and Chloe, that's my 2 dogs, took them to Blue Pearl, called them, took them over there. I made me call the AWPC or whatever that place is, for the dogs, to get an antidote code, which cost me $95 just to get the damn code. I said, you're the vet, why do I have to get the code? And give you the code. And then the female was starting to stagger around. It's like they were a day apart for some reason. But my little male was real little.
Yeah.
So, and by the time we got there with him, he was having a seizure. I mean, he was seizing so bad. We get in the door and this girl gets in my face. Oh, you want me to do CPR? $800. I said, he's having a seizure. Get the fuck out of my face. I was upset. I mean, I already had enough.
Yeah.
So we took him in there and they handed me a $6,000 bill. Then I said, you know what? He seized so hard. He'd been down so long he was already brain dead.
All right.
I said, let's put him to sleep. You're going to make me cry.
I'm sorry. Just trying to understand.
And then they told me, I said, well, his sister's doing it too. And so they drew her blood. They said, well, we're going to put her on IV. Now, alcohol is the antifreeze antidote. And I said, because what it does is it gets in their central nervous system, and they drink a lot of water, then their kidneys stop producing, so it just builds up and it gets into neural. Anyway, she was staggered, and so the next day when she wasn't no better, I called him. I said, I'd like to see her chart. I want the medical records on him. They did a basic blood draw. They didn't even check her, but right then you can see her kidney was already not functioning properly just by her lab results. I called him back. I said, and you told me you give her the damn antidote in the IV, and all he did was give her a basic IV, just sugar water. Then they were going to charge me $1,170. They called me. I said, you stick that bill in your ass. That's what you can do with that bill. Then they had to put me to credit. So I don't care if it's my credit. I'm not paying for them. They could have saved my other dog.
Yeah.
As I got the antidote code. When you're a vet in Florida, especially around here, you should know. Don't walk in here and give me a damn list of what it's going to be because you don't know what the hell you're doing. My dog don't need to know all that shit. I told you what happened. And we got home, and then the little kitten was dead. And I mean, I said, you know what? I called animal control. They said, well, we can't prove it. It's right there on the ground. It's right there. But I said, "Oh, y'all."
No.
Oh, y'all, but it killed my 2 dogs. I said, "No." And
Well, it's certainly understandable. What's the issue with Crow?
they told me I had to go to Blue Pearl to take them to Crow.
Mm-hmm.
That's their drop off.
Mhm.
I didn't want Blue Pearl because they would have put her to sleep.
And
They didn't give you the option because you can drive it right to Crow.
I said that.
Yeah.
They told me no, I had to drop it off at Crow because she was injured. I
and
called the Colusa Nature Center. They didn't take them anymore. I called everybody except Miccosukee. I never called out there to Miccosukee.
okay.
That the Indians would have took care of them.
All right. And Miss Wilkinson when she said that because they're a holding spot too. That,
Where?
That's at Lehigh Animal Hospital Medical
She
Center.
didn't tell me she was a holding spot because I begged her to let me bring her down there and let the vet look at her.
Yeah.
She didn't tell me she was a holding spot, so we'll go down there face to face, but she did not tell me that because
Okay.
I called everywhere for this. I was not going to let her suffer, and then she wasn't suffering.
Mm-hmm.
I did the best I can for her.
Okay.
And I mean, I did not mistreat her, and I did the best I could. And I let nature take its course. I just kept her clean.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to tell me about what circumstances or anything like that you can think of?
I told you everything that I can think. I mean, what happened once I got home, it was just a lot of care.
Yeah.
Which I didn't mind. I'm home anyway with her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my forte. I wanted to be a vet,
Mm-hmm.
and I ended up becoming a nurse.
Right.
But I pick up strays all the time. I got a damn sick dog at my house now.
You got 6 at your house now?
That was sick one.
Oh, a sick one.
Honey, I come home one day and we had 24.
Oh my goodness.
I had 2. Chloe, the one who passed away, and her mama, she had a stroke. I opened the front door, she just rolled out of the yard. I'm like, and some lady was next door. She goes, oh my God, you need to take her to bed. And I'm like, lady, I just got home. I don't even know what the hell's going on. But she had a stroke, but she got pregnant anyway.
Uh-huh.
She was something else. That dog hunted.
Where you were, that's on the canal out here near the county line?
Yeah, but we used to live off 82.
Yeah, I'm saying where you found the deer.
Yeah, it's right there on back behind Naples, runs up to the what is that, Lazy Springs? It's all back in there, and there's a lot of wooded area and a lot of people dumping their trash, but the yards too, a lot of houses.
Is it where that little concrete weir goes across the canal?
Yeah, but it's on this side of it. It's back in the wooded area. I don't fish from there because Tyson will get in the water, so
Yeah.
I fish. There's a mama gator with
Where the orange grove is, right on the other
yeah,
side.
the orange grove right there. And you get the otter. There's otters there. But there's a mama deer. A mama gator. She has her babies there every year. She used to follow me on my four-wheeler. At night, I'd used to hunt those chameleons, and my four-wheeler was quiet, and I'd hear something blowing. Look back, she's right there behind me. I'm like, damn, I can't get off to get my damn lizard, so I have to stay on the four-wheeler.
So, I think that's all the questions. Do you have any other questions, LT?
Yeah, if they say I abused her, they're wrong because I did not.
So you willing for us to follow you back and grab that leg from you?
I guess if I have to get, it's not the leg, it's just a foot.
Just a foot? Okay.
I don't know what she did with the rest of it.
Right.
I
Okay.
don't know if she ate it to swallow it or just peeled it. I don't know what she did with it because
Yeah.
I just tried to keep. I didn't quit. After the foot fell off, it wasn't jagged anymore. I don't know
Right.
what she did with the rest.
Okay.
Look, she got a chicken leg.
Yeah. Alrighty.
She never.
What did they do with it?
I'm sorry to
They put
let
her
you know
down,
we
didn't
had
they?
to put her down.
I told you. I knew they were going to put her down. You could
They
tell
said the leg was necrotic
It
on
was
the
not
top.
necrotic all the way to the top. Only right here. This from here up was clean.
Yeah.
'Cause I cleaned her every day, so they're lying. They're fucking lying. They're just like any other vet here. They just, for the money, they don't want to deal with them. They don't want to take care of them.
Yeah.
I guess I'm necrotic too. They're going to take my damn leg off. I'm going to go kick. They took her to Blue Pearl too, didn't they?
No.
They
No.
better, because I'm going to sue the shit out of them.
No.
Oh.
All right. Well, we'll follow you back. I appreciate you coming and meeting.
Write the address down because I've never been there. I don't know where it's at.
$12. Oh, and so they're going to arrest me eventually?
What's that?
Am I going to get arrested and go to jail for trying to take care of her?
Well, I'm gonna write my report, and we'll see what the state attorney says, and we'll go from there.
They
So.
want me for sure.
Yeah.
Don't tell my last name.
Oh
Your
yeah.
address?
Thank
All
you.
right. Yeah, we'll see you there, okay?
All right, baby.
All right, drive safe.
Come on, pup. I don't want to get you run over. All right. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. And I have some paperwork I'll fill out to her. I'll just knock on the door in a second if that's all right, so she can sign it. All right. Give me just a second. I don't want to make you.
All right, Karen, this is just a receipt showing that we took the deer
I
leg
didn't
from
find the
you.
hair. I guess you threw my dog cold leg.
Okay. No problem. If I can get a couple signatures from you, all right? Just,
Y'all write tough. Press harder. I could hardly read it. See how she chewed at me? Just right off of this bone.
Yeah.
Then she finished it. She started working on it up.
this is, I need your signature there. It's just saying, hey, we just taken the deer leg from you, okay? And the other one there just says it's going to give us authorization to be able to dispose of it when we.
I just wish y'all hadn't put her to sleep.
Oh, we
Wasn't our call.
wish to, you know.
Yeah, it was y'all's call. Y'all could have left her here where she belonged.
Well, unfortunately, that's against the law.
I was trying to get my after I got the permit, I was gonna do that foster rehoming, rehab for him.
Mm-hmm.
Stay. So I would let her back go.
There's quite a bit of process for going through getting your rehab or stuff. There's some education required, and
I don't mind. I would take it. I mean, I did a lot of research on her just what short period of
well,
time.
if that's something you're interested in doing, you ought to go ahead and do that. So it's not something you can, do when you
But
run.
I'm not going to leave an injured animal. The other day I seen a turtle. I was going to pick it up, and this damn man I parked on this stop sign. I got out of the truck. I was going to pick up the turtle. He came around and just ran over that turtle. I had blood all over me. I picked that turtle shell up and I chased him down, and I told him, I said, get out of the truck. I'm going to whip your ass. Get out of the truck. Because you didn't see this turtle here, and I threw that shell at him and said, get the out of here. Go back to a Cuba where you belong. And I'm not prejudiced, but that day I was.
All right.
I
Well,
love animals better than I love people. I'm sorry.
that's understandable.
I've raised squirrels. I got squirrels that they're here. One of them's name was Murphy, and he did not like my sister.
Well, thank you for meeting us,
Thank
and
you. And I wish, I mean, I don't know. I just tried to do the right thing.
okay.
And that's all I can say.
Well, next time give us a call or get a
Give
license.
y'all a call. I sure
couldn't-
did. It should be on dispatch. I called them down wanted them to come pick it up
Okay.
the day that I found her. So it should be. If y'all's dispatch is recorded, it's there.
They save all that stuff, so we'll look into that.
Because that's one thing. I'm not a liar. I might be a bull, but I ain't a liar.
Okay. All right. I'll see what I can track down then. All right. Thank you.
All right,
Appreciate it.
take him.
I can't do that.
And I'm not a bad person. Y'all just keep doing it.
Karen was later charged with cruelty to animals, unlawful possession of a white-tailed deer without a proper enclosure, unlawful possession of a white-tailed deer without a legally obtained permit, and torturing, inflicting pain, serious injury, or death to an animal. Her bond was set at $70,000 and her case remains ongoing. Due to the nature of the deer's injuries and its physical condition, it had to be humanely euthanized. During the course of the investigation, Karen was also cited for various charges that include animal cruelty and violations of vaccination requirements. She was charged a total of $2,255 in fines and fees, all of which had to be sent to collections. If you like this video and want to see more like it, subscribe to ArrestCam. As always, thanks for watching.